Hello. For this practice, which involves heart opening and back bends today, you will require some bricks to sit on, as I am, and maybe a belt as well. We find ourselves starting into the hero's posture Virasana. This involves, for me anyway, a couple of bricks. You could be sat between your heels on the floor quite comfortably, or have a blanket or half a brick. Whatever height allows you to sit here comfortably. So you take the knees together and then the legs wide. You roll out the calves to give yourself a little bit more space, and you find a comfortable seat. Those of you with issues or injuries with the knees, feel free to just extend the legs forward and to sit either on the bricks or just on the floor itself. Close your eyes, find the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Your hands could be onto the sides of the legs or the palms facing up towards the ceiling here. And notice if you're sitting comfortably or if you need to change anything at all. And you may well find that by now, lifting one knee at a time, that some of the skin of the shins as relaxed and released, giving you a little bit more space around the knees. Take a few breaths here to notice how you are feeling today in your headspace. Notice the breath itself. And notice how you are feeling in your body too. Any areas that require a little bit more time today, or that require a little bit more attention, so that you know to only go as far as you feel is comfortable for you today. When you feel ready to slowly open your eyes, bring the gaze back through towards the center. Feel free to stay here or to come away and come into any seated posture of your choice. Turn the palms down if they were up, and here we're going to allow the left ear to come towards the left shoulder. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, bring the head back through towards the center. Exhale, stay centered. Inhale again, and as you exhale this time, bring right ear to the right shoulder. Aim to keep the shoulders back and down. Come back through towards the center as you inhale. As you exhale, allow the shoulders to relax again back down. Let's take the shoulders forward, up and back and down. Forward, up and back and down. And once more in this direction. And then in the other direction. So back and up and forward and down. Good. Let's take the arms out to the side, and from this you're going to take the thumbs up towards the ceiling so the palms are facing to the front of you, and then you're going to turn them down and in, and then back up and out. Noticing how this feels into the shoulder, making sure that indeed the move goes all the way up into the shoulders. Next time the palms are up, bring the fingers towards the shoulders. Try to keep the elbows up to shoulder height and take some circles here, gentle circles. Maybe as you take those circles bigger and bigger, the elbows will meet at the front. And then let's do this in the other direction. So you start small and then bigger and bigger, only if you can, if that feels comfortable. And then release the arms out to the side. Take the left hand to the floor, the right arm up, and then let's come into a side bend here. Again, here you could have your legs extended or crossed. Come back through towards the center, release the right hand down to the floor, left arm comes up, palm up, over to the side. Let's come back through towards the center here. Inhale and lift the arms up. As you exhale, turn yourself over to the left side, so you're taking a twist. Inhale back through to the center, over to the right. Twice more either side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn. 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 Inhale, come all the way back through towards the center. Release the arms out to the side. And let's move to being onto our hands and knees. So you're going to shift forward. I'm going to change angles. I'm going to come to this side. And for some of us, if you still have the shins, if you had the shins down, you will tuck the toes and bring a little bit of movement here, a little tap, 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 tap. That might be needed. From here, you're going to press the hands under the shoulders, the shins under the knees, behind the knees, pressing down. You're going to inhale and drop the chest. Exhale, round into your spine. Inhale, lift up. So you're doing this from having the shoulders above the wrists and the knees underneath the hips. The shoulders above the wrists. If I get my hips and wrists confused, we will go nowhere. So we're rounding. The next time we inhale and we look up, on the exhale, we're going to come up onto the fingertips and then round into the spine and release ourselves down into a child's posture here. Take a breath or two. Bring yourself back onto your hands and knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you're going to bring the hands out to the right side. Look towards your right heel. You are a curious cat. Inhale, back through towards the center. Exhale, over to the other side. Again, inhale through to the center. Exhale to the side. Remember also to support your knees, you could double up on the mat or be onto a blanket. Good, let's come back through towards the center. This time, take the knees together, extend the right leg back, and then you're going to come back and forth here to stretch a little bit more into the calf, into the ankle. Knee back to the floor, let's do the other leg, back and forth. Bring yourself back down onto your knees, grab a brick. You're going to sit onto your heels and then we'll extend one leg forward. So I'll extend my right leg forward and I've got my sitting bone against my heel here. on my left side and it's a little wibbly wobbly. So for further help, I can take the brick. You don't have to. You could have the left knee a lot more out to the side, or you could have that leg extended and be sat on the floor if the knees will not flex as much. Keep the right leg extended here. Are we going to inhale, lift the arms up, exhale, gently bring the hands down. Inhale, lift up, lift the chest, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. Inhale, lift. On that fourth one here, we'll stay for a couple of breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the hands out to the side. Let's change sides. So you take the right foot back and you extend that left leg forward. Again, the knee might come out to the side, or it might be straight, or the leg extended. Left leg extended. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, come forward as far as you can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward and stay. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release the hands out to the side. Shift yourself back to being onto your hands and knees here. And as you are onto the hands and knees, let's have the knees together. Place the left hand a little further forward. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, slide it through and under. Inhale, up. Exhale, through and under. Inhale, up. Exhale, through and under. Again, inhale, up. Exhale, through and under and stay. Maybe extend the left arm a little bit more forward and the right arm a little further out so you feel that stretch on the left side and the right side around the shoulder and the shoulder blades. Release the left hand back towards the head. Release the right hand under so you're back to your neutral posture here. And then this time, right arm comes forward, left arm lifts, and as you exhale through, inhale up, exhale through, inhale up, exhale through. Once more, inhale up, exhale through, and stay. If it's within your reach, forward and reach through. Then slide the right hand back to being above the head. Bring yourself back up onto your hands and knees. Take the knees wide. Sit back into your heels. Release the hands behind you. Hands forward, come back, tuck the toes, down dog. Walk your dog so you can bend the knees one at a time to release the heels. Up onto the toes, forward into a plank, knees to floor. You're going to extend the right leg back, lift it to hip height. Extend the left arm forward. Inhale. As you exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, extend and stay for a breath. Release hand and knee. Set yourself up to the other side. Inhale, left leg goes back, comes up to hip height. Exhale, right arm lifts up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale again. And stay for a breath. Try to elongate. Imagine you're a spaghetto, the singular of spaghetti. And release the hand, release the knee. Sit back into your heels, into your child's posture, hands down behind you. From here, bring the hands back through to the front. Come onto the hands and knees. Knees together once more. Extend the right leg, lift it to hip height. This time bend the knee. Take the left arm forward, thumb is up. It's going to turn down, 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 down. Reach back and reach towards the opposite foot. You could use your belt as an alternative of arm support here. Push the foot into the hand into the foot. And then you're going to release. Over to the other side. Extend the left leg back. Hip height, bend the knee. Right arm forward, thumb down, opens out, goes to reach towards the foot. And you push the foot into the hand into the foot. And releasing here. Again, from here we're going to come into tuck in the tailbone. So just a pelvic tilt. You're going to tuck the tailbone, bring that belly button in towards the spine. Exhale, release, tailbone up. So you're isolating. The upper back isn't doing any work. It is just rounding of the lumbar area down. And then as you exhale up, and let's do this once more. Good, and then come to a child's posture for another breath or two. Bring the arms forward, slowly come back onto hands and knees, tuck the toes into your down dog, and then walk those hands back towards the back of the mat. Bend the knees so that your belly hangs over your thighs, hold onto the elbows. And dangle here maybe, or stay still, move from side to side. Whatever feels freeing, undulating into your spine. Feet or hands to feet, bend the knees, slowly come back up, whichever way you prefer, so that the crown of the head ends up last towards the ceiling. Find yourself in Tadasana, your mountain posture. We'll come into some sun salutation, so you may want to turn around or come to the top of the mat, whichever one's easier for you. To our sun salutes. Inhale, lift the arms up, lengthen the tailbone. Exhale, down. Release the right leg back and the right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Tuck the back foot, the front leg goes back into a down dog. Up onto the toes, forward into a plank or a half a plank. Nose, chin, chest, release yourself forward and down. Arms come forward into your Sphinx. Notice here if you're more of a core hugger or a glute pincher. Release the hands down to under the shoulders, sit back down into your heels and lift back into a down dog. Lift the right leg up, bring it forward in between the hands, left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Back leg steps to the front, crown of the head down. Bend the knees, sweep the floor back up to the arms. Exhale, hands in towards the chest. And some more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg goes back, left knee goes down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Tuck the back foot, the front leg goes back. Stay as you exhale. Up onto the toes as you inhale. As you exhale, release yourself to the floor. Inhale, maybe into your Sphinx. Exhale, stay. Hands under the shoulders, sit back into your heels. Back into a down dog. Left leg lifts this time and comes forward in between the hands. Release the right knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the back foot, it comes forward. Crown of the head down, bend the knee, sweep the floor. Hands in towards the chest. Good. 2 more. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Right leg goes back. Maybe the knee goes down or maybe not. So you could be onto the ball of the foot or warrior one to come into up. Hands down to the floor. Back into a down dog. Up onto the toes. Forward into a plank or a half a plank. You may come and hold your chaturanga and maybe come into an upward facing dog, a sphinx or any other variations. Transition into your down dog, maybe from a child's pose. Right leg lifts and comes forward. Maybe the left knee stays lifted. Hands down, back leg steps to the front, crown of the head down, bend the knee, sweep the floor, arms up, hands in towards the chest. One last one to the left. Arms up, forward fold. Left leg goes back. Lunge warrior one. Hands to floor. Front leg goes back. Forward into a plank or a half a plank, maybe chaturanga dandasana. Come back into the back bend of choice. And into down dog. Left leg lifts and comes forward. Back into your lunge of choice. Back leg to the front, crown of the head down, bend the knee, sweep the floor. Hands in towards the chest. Release the arms out to the side and take a rest. Weight onto the left leg. You're going to slide the right leg back and come into warrior one. Important here to have wide stance, wide enough so that you can roll the back hip forward and the front hip back. Inhale, lift the arms. Relax the shoulders, press the back foot back. Big toe, little toe, inner heel, outer heel. You might even lengthen the tailbone, gaze between those hands. And then release the hands out to the side. Come up onto the ball of the right foot, slide the right leg forward. Take a breath here. Weight onto the right leg, lift the left leg, step it back into the warrior one. Back it forward, front it back. Inhale, lift. Arms are optional, you could leave them by the side of the legs. Lengthen the tailbone, lift the chest, maybe gaze up to in between those hands towards the ceiling, feeling that lifting into the chest. Gaze forward, release the arms out as you slide the back leg all the way towards the front. Face towards the long end of the mat and slide your legs wide. Right toes in, left toes out, bend into the front knee, sit comfortably into your hips so that you can have the shoulders and the hips aligned. And here, your knees and toes are tracking, and you could be sat here talking to a friend whilst having a cup of tea for yonks before you get tired. Be comfortable in your hips. Lift the arms up to shoulder height, relax the shoulders. We're going to hinge forward and come with the left forearm to the thigh. This time the back arm is going to take some circles. So back and down and forward and up. Let's just take a few notice. There might be a little bit of crunching to start with. If this continues and it's a discomfort, do not do this. You can just keep the hand to the hip. But if it's starting to ease, then this may just be what your shoulder's asking for. Back into the other direction this time. Is it making as much noise? Is it as easy or comfortable? Next time the arm is back and up, we come back into the warrior two. Hands to the hips, straighten the front leg, feet parallel. And you're going to pigeon to the feet back through towards the center. Weight onto the right foot, come up onto the toes of the left foot. So the left knee that was the front knee is going to open out to the side and you can slide into your tree. Glue the foot to the leg to the foot, so you really press down. I'd like you to imagine that you're squeezing a tub of toothpaste from the bottom all the way up, so you just bring yourself in. Inhale and lift the arms up, turn the palms, the forearms, the upper arms, and maybe overhead, relaxing the shoulders. Release the arms out to the side. Take the left knee to the front, bend the right knee. Take the hand to the foot, maybe the belt to the foot. Bring the left knee close to the right knee. Lengthen the tailbone, lift the chest. Perhaps take the right hand forward, thumb tip and index fingertips together. You can slightly bend that supporting knee. Lift the arm, push the foot into the hand into the foot. Release the hand forward and down, that leg, hand and down. Inhale, lift arms up. Exhale, come to half a tabletop. So the ironing board, the one where you can bend the legs but have the arms straight, the chest long. Drop the chest and release the shoulders back. Bend the knee, sweep the floor. Inhale, arms up and then back in towards the chest. Turn back, facing towards the long end of the mat, arms wide. Take the left toes in and the right toes out, bend into the front knee. Again, be comfortable here. Shoulders and hips facing towards the long end. You've got the front knee above the ankle, back foot down. Inhale, lift. Gaze towards the middle finger of the right arm. Come forward, release the right forearm down. And then the back arm will come down and forward and up. Worth noting that you could also do this by taking the fingers to the shoulder so that it's the elbow that takes the circle if it's more comfortable for you. Also be light in that supporting arm, and then we'll reverse here. Good. Next time the arm is back, we're going to bring ourselves back into the warrior two. Straighten the front leg, hands together, feet parallel. Pigeon to those feet back through towards the center. Weight onto the left foot, come up onto the toes of the right foot, open the knee out. You could keep the toes to the floor, you could have them onto a brick here. Or you could have that foot wherever feels comfortable on the leg, pushing the foot into the leg into the foot. If you're above the knee, just the heel presses on above the knee, not on the knee joint. Inhale and lift the arms up, turn the palms, the forearms, the upper arms. Lift those arms up towards the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders. Imagine that squeezed toothpaste tube. So you keep those hips engaged, you lengthen the tailbone, your core's working. Release the arms out to the side, palms down, knee to the front, foot to the floor. Release the hands down to the side. Weight onto the left leg, you take that knee in, you take the foot into the hand into the foot. They're going to press together so the knees come together. Roll that right shoulder back, perhaps bring that left arm forward. and then up. Lengthen the tailbone, bring the length, the opening into the back. Smile. Breathe. And then release the arm forward and down, release the leg down. Separate the feet slightly. Inhale, lift the arms up above the head. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Crown of the head forward. Good. From here, bend the knees, sweep the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in towards the chest. Walk yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge yourself forward and down. Take the right leg back and then the left leg back. And then come onto the hands and knees and all the way down into your front. Here, hands under the forehead. Wibble wobble the buttocks from side to side. You may have your looped belt here. You're going to press the left hand down to the floor. Tuck the toes of the right leg, lift the knee, extend the leg back and then bend the knee. Right arm, thumbs comes down and you reach towards the foot. And this is where if you have a belted, a looped belt, you might want to put it there if you cannot reach. Press the pubic bone down, lift yourself up here. And then release, come back down. Wibble wobble the buttocks from side to side. And then lift yourself back up, press the right forearm down, tuck the toes of the left foot, lift and lengthen the left knee, bend the knee, left arm lift, thumbs down, reaches towards the foot. Push the foot into the hand into the foot. Lift yourself back up. And then release the hand, release the forehead down, notice, see if you can let go of the glutes and release from side to side. Some might want to bend the knees and scissor those legs or even come into your child's posture if that's best relief for you. Then you can repeat this from side to side, or you may want to try both sides together. So we're going to tuck both toes, lift the knees, extend the legs, see how it lengthens, and some might want to have a blanket underneath the hips as well. Sometimes that can be quite helpful. Then we're going to bend the right knee, right arm comes towards the right leg, left arm comes towards the left leg. For me, this really splays my leg wide, so I'm going to bring those knees back, push foot into the hands, hands into the foot, and lift here. And you may start to go back and forth if that's comfortable for you, or just keep pushing. Find yourself in your bow. Notice what you feel here. Maybe a little bit of heat. Maybe the back of the body working really hard. Perhaps the breath starting to alter. And then release when you are ready. Gently come down with the legs, down with the hands, forehead to the floor. Wibble wobble the hips from side to side. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, and then bring this here your knees under your hips to come into your child's posture, knees together or knees wide, or if you'd rather flip on your back and hug the knees in towards the chest, you can do this too. Notice that release in your back. Hands to the side of the knees, slowly and curling yourself back up. Slide the legs out to the side. Here, keep your legs extended. You're going to take the left knee in towards the chest and then take that left knee out to the outside. Possibly if your hips are happy with this, you can roll over onto your right hip and then take the right heel to the outside of the left foot. Should this not feel comfortable, should this not allow you to be onto both sitting bones and the shoulders aligned, so if you're a little bit of a leaning Tower of Pisa, just extend the bottom leg down, please. Or you might want to sit on a brick here a little bit. From here, foot tries to press down to the floor, that top foot, so that here you can hold onto the knee, crown of the head up, and then you're going to turn over towards your left, take the right elbow even, you're turning towards your right. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee, so then you can twist yourself here into your half Lord of the Fish posture. Bring the gaze back through to the center, the spine back through towards the center. Take the hands behind you, unravel the legs. Give those legs a little bit of release here, and then we'll do this on the other side. So this time, right knee lifts. Can you tell I'm mirroring? And then take that foot to the outside here. Roll over onto your left hip. Left leg goes out to the side. Only if you're quite comfortable sitting both. Otherwise, you're here. You keep that leg extended. You keep that knee lifted. Crown of the head up. And then as you turn, take the left elbow towards the outside of the knee or hug. Right arm comes behind you so that you can turn yourself to the side. Keep the crown of the head up, throat towards the back of the neck. Only turn the head towards the back if this is suitable for your neck. Bring the gaze back through towards the center, the spine back through towards the center. Release the leg and extend it. Take those legs from side to side. And then from here, you may take the flesh away from underneath the buttocks. Inhale and lift the arms up. Exhale, bring yourself forward as far as naturally your body wants to go. This may mean that you need to bend the knees slightly or separate the legs a little bit more. Tuck the chin, allow the crown of the head to be forward and close your eyes. Lift your gaze towards the toes, slowly and curling yourself back up. Bring one foot flat to the floor, the other foot flat to the floor, and then gently slide onto your back, whichever way feels more comfortable. Vertebra by vertebra, rolling back. Here you may find that for now, feet flat, knees up, to allow that spine to come back to neutral. When and if you feel comfortable to extend the legs one by one, allow them to roll. Press the back of the head down, lift the shoulders and the spine to then roll those shoulders back and down so your spine will stay uplifted. Making that goodness of the back bend and that bow posture just resonate a little bit more. Prolong that openness, that reversal of the hunching forward postures that we often find ourselves in our daily life. Enjoy. Notice the breath coming into the body and how it comes into the body. Notice if now you can even start to extend those legs a little bit more. Spread yourself wide on your floor. Softening and releasing with every breath. Very gently start to tune your earring to the sounds that are outside and also the sounds that are inside of the room you are in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to deepen your breath as you may even taste the saliva in your mouth. Take movements that are appropriate for you, that feel good in your body, until you eventually can release yourself onto one side, curled up into a ball, eyes still closed, supporting your head. After a breath or two here, open your eyes. Allow the hand to come to the top and bring yourself back into a comfortable seated posture. Notice how you are feeling right now. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. One more. Let's take one more breath. Release the thumbs to the forehead for kind thoughts, to the lips for kind words, and to the heart for kind actions towards yourself and others. And fold your hands, place them on top of one another on your heart. And bow. Namaste.